Oh my goodness. My mouth is. Hold on. Because I don't want people to start joining. I just realized I gotta pee. So I'm gonna take care of that. Hold on, let me go pee right quick. Okay. We about to smoke. I just got done eating a seafood boil. My mouth is on fire. Like, this probably really isn't even a good idea to fucking. Where's my drink? My mouth is on fire, bitch. I was thinking about getting some milk. Okay? But I wanted to talk to you guys about something. And usually when I go live, it's because 111 at the top of the screen. Okay? I made my purpose. I have been seeing my bed. Don't roll without me. Catch up, mustard. Hey, Virgo. You know what? It's so crazy. I saw her name because I literally was gonna tell you guys. I hung out with my best friend 2 days in a row. So I forgot where I was going with that, but life is good, bitch. I'm loving life, bitch. Okay. Seriously. What did I title this live stream? I titled this live stream something, things I've noticed recently or something like that, right? That's what I came to talk about. So, yeah, yesterday I was supposed to go on a date. Oh, all the Virgos are here. Okay. Yesterday I was supposed to go on a date. I'm just gonna ask the audience, do I look pressed? Like, do I look like I give a fuck? Let me get into it. So yesterday I was supposed to go on a date. The guy had been texting me. First of all, I don't even know why I'm entertaining men right now because I genuinely don't give a fuck about dating. And I'm going to get into that. That's why I titled the live stream what I titled the live stream. Because this right here is going to give auntie vibes. I'm auntied out. And, excuse me. And shout out to all the Virgos in the chat. Obviously, you guys are not my best friend, but my best friend is a Virgo. And we're like this because we embrace the auntie. Like, we embrace that we're both just over the bullshit. And even though we look young, spiritually, mentally, bitch, I'm a 60-year-old woman. I don't know how old you gotta be 60 years old, but I was born in 1950 something. I was born in the late 50s, early 60s, and I don't play this new school shit. This new school shit, I ain't going for it. And I was telling my bestie, I'm no longer fighting the bitch allegations. And look, I'm no longer fighting the bitch allegations because when I settle, when I okay, so the situation with like my homegirl that I fell out with, I did a whole hour video about that. I went live, da 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 da. I crashed out so hard because I already knew that me and this girl were not the same. And I felt rejected by somebody that I knew was not like me. And there's another example that I'm going to get into because I've tried to make a video about it and I really don't even care. I don't give a fuck enough to even talk about it on YouTube. So that's why I'm going to talk about it on live. Because whatever I don't feel like sitting down and making a video about, I'm just going to tell you in a live. Okay? So another example would be when you get dumped by somebody or you get ghosted by somebody and it's like, bitch, I didn't even really fuck with you anyway. Like, I let this go on way too long anyway, kind of thing, right? Y'all stupid as fuck. So, the whole situation about the date. Like I said, I don't even know why I'm putting myself out there because every time I start talking to somebody, I just get this feeling that, like, this is not your husband. This is not your husband. This is not your person. Who gives a fuck? And once I start thinking like that, I genuinely don't give a fuck. And we're going to get into it. That's why I said, this is for the young girls. Damn, for real? Let me take my Wi-Fi off then. Better, but I figure it would make it better. Yeah. So the whole situation with the date, right? Can you guys hear me? Can everybody hear the bitch? Okay. Okay. All right, babe. Thank you, guys. Thank you. So, first of all, let me kiss some more blunt. So, like I said, I put myself in these situations, and then when people actually want to link with me, when they want to see me in real life, I'm like, why am I doing this? Like, I already know I'm not happy with where I am, in regards to my upload schedule. Like, I'm really trying to develop discipline in my content creation because Vlogmas is coming and it's no excuses. Like, I got to do Vlogmas. So that's pretty much where my head is at. Like, I care more about my career and getting to work, which I guess is like my money and my religious beliefs, my connection with God, and my bitches. Okay? So, So, this guy asked me on a date. He's my type, but I knew he was a fuckboy. And it's really getting to a point in my life where I cannot deny my intuition anymore. And I just told you guys why I cannot deny my intuition, because I'm tired of getting fucked over by people that I should have never entertained in the first place. Like, I am so chill and I'm so open-minded that I think that I can be cool with everybody. And I need to start viewing myself how other people view me. Kim Kardashian, Beyonce, freaking Marilyn Monroe, if she was alive, they're not just going to be walking down the street, no bodyguard. Anybody could just come up to them, touch them, smell them. Like, I need to just have a little more respect for my peace, my energy, what I bring to the table, because a lot of my experiences, I'm realizing as I get older and as I meet more like-minded people, I'm just outnumbered. I'm a real bitch, and real bitches are outnumbered. Okay? So, and that's so crazy because I really need to check myself as well, getting on the internet saying that I don't have no friends and this and that. Because ever since I made that video about how I fell out with my homegirl at Knott's Berry Farm, my friends have been stepping up. God has been showing me I have friends. I choose to be around weird motherfuckers. It's people that really fuck with me for real. Okay? So I need to let that go too. But going back to the date, I knew he was a fuckboy. That's why I started talking about my intuition. I knew he was a fuckboy. I knew it. I just knew it. Because he straight asked for my number. And I was like, I usually don't even get my number out. But I fuck with your energy. And then, like, he was just like digits. Like, what the fuck? I don't know. I feel like he's a fuck boy because he want to be cool so bad. Like, he's just one of them, like, I'm so nonchalant. And it's like, bitch, I'll bring the chalant out in your ass. We gonna get chalant. But I'm trying to change my ways. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to be on that shit. Like, and I'm not even trying to change my ways because I want to be a better person. I'm trying to change my ways because I need all my energy to get to this bag. I don't have energy. I'm already fucking depressed as it is. I don't have energy to get to the bag and worry about this nigga and then worry about this fake ass bitch. I genuinely don't have the energy for it. So that's why I'm working on mastering my emotions and not crashing out, because it takes too much energy to crash out and it takes too much energy to bounce back. And I just, girl, every time I crash out, I be like, I didn't even give a fuck. That's what gets me. But anyway, I noticed that he was a fuckboy. I noticed that he was trying to link immediately. I asked him, I'm like, oh, so like, what do you do for fun? Mind you, I hate small talk. I don't even give a fuck about dating right now. So I really don't give a fuck about small talk. I'm just going through the motions because I think he cute and I want him in my roster. I don't, I'm trying to do it for the plot. Like, if it's like capturing a butterfly. I don't want the butterfly to get away just yet. So I'm breadcrumbing him a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I said, what do you like to do for fun? And he was like, movies. Let's go see one tonight. If I was a little girl, that probably would have worked on me. If I was like 21, 23, 19, I would not be able to realize that that's a red flag. Why do you want to link the same day you got my number? So after he said that shit about, because I was like, oh, I like your vibe. And I usually don't even get my number out, but I give you my number. And then all he said was digits. That's all he said, digits. I didn't like that. So I waited 3 days to give him my motherfucking number. I actually think I waited longer than that. 3 or 4 days until I felt like entertaining him. Because something that I'm learning the older I get is who you entertain. It's not you. It's who you entertain. Because every bum thinks you're pretty. The brokest, bummest, cracked out niggas, they be the first ones to tell you you're beautiful. The old elderly men, they be the first ones to tell you you're beautiful. You feel what I'm saying? So I was like, I can tell you're a fuckboy. I don't like, you're not giving me gentleman vibes. But you cute. And I'm an asshole myself. So I can handle it. Like, something that I really am trying to get all my friends to understand. I literally do shit for the plot. I think my life is a movie. I was fucking with a guy from 18th Street just because I was like, what's this experience gonna be like? Talk about a fucking identity crisis. Okay? I just be doing shit. So one day when I'm old and my kids try to like, girl, you cannot surprise me. Let me shock you with my mom lore. Let me tell you what mommy was doing just because. So she can have a story to tell. Okay? So, yeah, I knew this. I knew he was a fuckboy. And I was like, say less. I'm full of shit. I can handle it. I've been through the fire, through the wire, through the living, through the wall, whatever the fuck Shaka Khan said. I've been through it. I can handle this. Little sassy, little attitude, little nut. That's a work in the park, bitch. So I'm like, I make him wait for the number. He texts me. He trying to, first of all, he called me, woke me up out of my sleep. I don't do that shit. That's why my phone stay on do not disturb. Because that's the first way to get on my shit list. Waking me up out of my sleep. Somebody better be dead. Like, for real. I love to sleep. Y'all see the vlogs. Y'all see the vlogs. What do? I make sure I get my rest. And every one of them vlogs, you gonna catch me in the bed. Hold on. You want to be a moderator? I'm gonna make a moderator. Let me make her a moderator so she can just. You a moderator now, Kiana. She told them bitches to get a life. Okay. I don't even like how I wrote this, but okay. So, he wanted to link the first day. I'm old. I'm wise. I'm like, he's trying to smash. Because I could be a lunatic. I could literally be a lunatic. He's like, I want to go to the movies. I want to link with you. I don't even know you. I don't know what the fuck your car look like. And I really don't want you to know where I live. So, there's that. So currently, I'm rereading Why Men Love Bitches. It's a very short book, and I've read it multiple times. Clearly, it's not sinking in because I need to read it again. But something that I learned from Why Men Love Bitches is to not, not be so accessible. So it's like, just because I thought he was cute, what would that say about me if I'm like so available to hang out and it's random? There was no thought put into it. This is how you know I'm getting older, right? Because I'm like, this isn't even intentional. This is like and then I was talking about it with my coworker. The movies. My coworker was saying, because something that I like to do, I like to ask people questions, even though I already know how I feel about the situation. I just want to see. I just like to check people's temperature. I already knew why Brianna Lay, did not like going to the movies. I already know why Brianna Lay, don't think that that's a good first date. Because it's like, you only really see me and get to talk to me on the way to the movies and when the movie is over. And then I'm sitting here with a stranger for over an hour. I could have did this with my friends. I could have went on a bootleg website. Like, why do I need to get on 10 to go to the movies? Because you know how guys are. We just going to the movies, right? So why do I need to turn into a bad bitch? But let me not turn into a bad bitch. That nigga gonna make a TikTok talking about how he got catfished and everybody should feel bad for him. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't like the movies. And then my coworker was pretty much on the same shit. Like, on a first date, we should be getting to know each other, not sitting in a dark room. And if I'm gonna go on the movies, if I'm gonna go to the movies, I'm gonna go to the movies with my man, somebody that I already know. You know what I'm saying? I felt like that made sense. So that was another red flag to me. Like, you want to link instantly, and then you want to go to the movies, which is childish. And it didn't seem intentional. It didn't seem like, I really want to get to know you, Brianna. I like you, Brianna. Da 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 da. And I'm not even trying to sound corny, but that's what I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to know that you like me. I don't need no trial run because you think I'm pretty. You want to take me on a 7-day trial run. I don't even like you that much. Like I'm not even interested in people. And you think you're going to take me, an asshole, on a trial run? Negro, please. Latino man, please. Okay? African man, please. I guess I go under Negro, please. But yeah, like, so, because, like I said, I'm reading Why Men Love Bitches, and in the book, she's like, don't be fucking desperate now. Don't be, yes, yes, come pick me up. Because that's my thing too. Like, I don't want you to know where I live, first link. That was just, I don't know. I'm just getting older, man. Like, shit that I used to do, I'm like, now you already know how this is going to end. Don't do that shit. I swear to God, I tell that to myself. Like, you already know how this is going to end. Okay? And I be right every motherfucking time. Well, let me not act like I'm just all powerful and I'm Harry Potter. But I do be right, bro. When it comes to, I be right when it comes to my life and what energy I feel like I'm going to get from people. So, I already knew he was on that fuck shit. And then, like I said, I'm reading a book. So, I wasn't really texting him back consistently because I don't give a fuck about dating. I text back every hour, every other day. You know what I'm saying? I don't care right now. So, I texted him back an hour later, did my skincare, took a long ass shower. I actually think I was vlogging. That day or something. I was doing something for YouTube because I remember I'm like, YouTube or go on a date. And I chose YouTube. So, I texted him and I said, I'm free tomorrow and I'm free on Friday. He texted me back and he said, oh, that's cool. I'm actually off tomorrow, so that's perfect. And I knew, I'm like, you're full of shit. I just knew he was full of shit. I just knew it. I knew I wasn't going to go on that date. I knew that too. I knew I wasn't going to go on that date. For context, this guy is my age. I'm not saying that Virgo Chili is wrong. I'm just saying, like, me and this guy, we're in the same age group. That's why I'm really being Judge Judy. Because, girl, why you think it was an old man? You think I'm gonna let an old man take me to the movies? An old man is getting his pockets run. I thought y'all knew me. What the fuck going on? I thought y'all knew me. Young men, you know, I'm strict. I need to know. Old men, man, you ain't my husband. But anyway, y'all. So he told me he was off, and I just knew. I don't know if it was my energy galore. I don't know if you was here like 15 minutes ago, but I said this is the auntie chat. Because I'm over it. Don't let my looks fucking fool you, bitch. I'm an old lady and I'm not with this shit that people just want to normalize. It's not normal. And we're not normalizing it over here. The fuck? If you don't want to be on your shit, if you don't want to have the fear of the Lord in your life, which tells you right from wrong, then you need to stay the fuck away from me. Because I go out my way to keep myself in check. And if you don't want to keep yourself in check, stay the fuck away from me, bitch. I don't care what I talk like. I don't care how I carry myself. I stand on big business about myself and about other things. I don't play that shit. It's just certain shit that is like, it's very not cutesy to me. It ain't, no. The fuck no. Okay? So, like I said, I don't know if it was me. I don't know if Brianna Lay, had already made up my mind. Because you know, like, you know when you agree to do something, but in the back of your mind, you're like, if I could flake, I'm a flake. You know what I'm talking about? So it's like, you agree, you say you're going to go, you say you're going to pop out, but if you oversleep, fabulous. If you end up getting offered overtime, amazing. Like, bitch, like, I could come, I could go, like, ooh, I forgot I just left that seafood out. Let me put that seafood away. I've been talking to y'all for 25 minutes. I'm like, what's that smell? Oh, it's the seafood boil. I thought I ate the whole thing. So anyway, I don't know if it's because I just didn't feel like the energy was intentional. I didn't feel like the energy was loving. I didn't feel like the energy was gentlemanly. And I don't know if I made up my mind that it wasn't going to happen, or if it was my intuition, my feminine intuition that just knew that he was on fuck shit and our energy just wasn't going to align. Because I'm starting to get really, really big on energy. I'm starting to get really, really big on it. Like really, really big. I believe that people know what they're doing to you. I believe that people know what they're doing. People like to feed off of you. If you let somebody feed off of you, they will. Very big on energy. That's why I don't care what people think about me, because I don't want to exchange energy anyway. Like, for real. I'm very ambitious. I'm very optimistic. You know what I'm saying? I have standards for myself. I don't even entertain certain shit. I can't be mixing and mingling with certain people, because certain people just go for everything. You feel what I'm saying? Like, no, that's little girl shit. That's little girl shit. Like, when you get to a certain age, you got to be like, okay, so if this path clearly has flames, rocks, this shit look like an obstacle course, why the fuck would I go down there instead of going down the path that looks boring but is straight and narrow? Why would I make my life harder? Like, you get what I'm saying? So, mind you, when we was texting, he was like texting me at like 8 in the morning, 10 in the morning. We was doing a good morning text. The day of the date, I did not get a good morning text, but I didn't notice that because I was hanging out with my best friend, and I haven't seen my best friend in fucking months. It wasn't until 2:30 p.m., 2:32 to be exact, that I realized I was supposed to go on a date. And I was laughing so hard with my bitch, I was literally jumping on my bed. I'm not joking. In a moment of pure, absolute bliss and happiness, I thought to myself, wasn't I supposed to go on a date today? And you know why I thought about the date? Because I was having so much fun in that moment that I was like, nothing's better than this. Like, even if I check my phone and he's like, hey, where you at? Do you want me? I'm not going to tell my bitch to get out so I can get ready to go on a date. This is girl time. It's funny because I was really having the time of my life. Like, I was jumping on my bed, dying laughing. No man could make me feel that way. I mean, I haven't met him yet. This bitch had me in here acting like Patrick. Like, why would I? Girl, so look, I checked my phone at 2:32, and I was like, I just make a note to myself. I'm like, oh, so all of a sudden, no good morning. But I already knew he was on fuck shit. And then I am privy to the weak ass mind games that guys play. So a guy will act like he's so interested in you and then fall off the face of the earth. And it's a mind game energy thing. Like this, like, I'm just gonna tell you what it is. Like, I'm just gonna tell you what it is straight up. Okay, so when people do shit like that, it's because when you think about them and when you obsess over them, they feed off that energy. Some people don't care about themselves and they feel like they don't get love from their immediate family. So they go and they get in these entanglements with people so they can feed off of those people, so they can feel wanted, so they can feel desired. And then they go out and they find even more victims. You get what I'm saying? I feel like I'm describing a narcissist, but not everybody is a narcissist. Some people are just, not everybody that wasn't loved or doesn't love themselves has to be a narcissist. You feel what I'm saying? I'm talking about energy. And I feel like people that are hurt like that need to feed off of others. So making it seem like you're interested and you need to see me immediately, like, oh, I need to link with you. Like, I want to go to the movies. Like, I need to see you right now. Oh, I'm off tomorrow. That's perfect. And then the day of the event, you don't text me till 2:36. So a couple minutes after I checked my phone, I checked my phone an hour later and I saw he responded and he said, oh, shorty, I had to go to work. All right. Okay. I get that. But he said, I'm free to smoke one if you want to smoke real quick. I'm so faded. I'm jumping up laughing on my motherfucking bed. Me and my bitch in here acting like Patrick and SpongeBob. Why do you think I want to leave my house to smoke a blunt with you? Now, let me run it back. I understand you went to work. I understand that. I be getting offered overtime and I go into work 3 hours early. I feel it. Okay. But why is the movies completely off the table? How did I get demoted from movies to a smoke sesh? Bitch, I don't even want you to know where I lived. And you think I want you to pull up on me to smoke a blunt with me? We never even had that conversation if I smoke or not. You never even asked me if I smoke. I never said I smoked. As the British would say, this is mad. This is madness. I feel like that's what British people would say. This is mad. I never had that conversation with him. That was never brought up. So there was no reason for me to talk about if I smoked weed. And that's why I said what I said about the 7-day trial run. That's why I said what I said about that. You're not just, if you're on my roster. I got motion. You on my roster. I'm not on yours. Let me tell you guys something that I told my best friend. I'm not beating the bitch allegations because when I settle, I suffer. When I give people the benefit of the doubt, I end up in stupid ass situations. And I have to tell myself, this isn't even you. You wasn't even raised like this. I'll be talking shit about my family, but I was raised a certain way. And I see other people wasn't raised at all. The complete lack of respect for each other as humans is beyond me. We could play games with each other. That's what dating is. Dating is a game. You know what I'm saying? We could do that. We could do the little cat and mouse. It's fun. But if you feel like I'm not a person, I have no value, I'm just another number in your phone. Let me get into this other story. So I started talking to this guy again. As soon as I started talking to him again, I regretted it. And I proceeded to ghost him. Because I'm like, now remember I told you guys I'm big on energy. So when I started talking to him again, I was like, this is me lowering myself. Because when I was fucking with this person, I was going through it. I wasn't happy with my life. And I was settling because I felt like I had to. I don't feel like I have to. And I don't fuck with this. And I'm not going to fuck with this. Like, No. Because I feel like what you guys don't understand is sometimes I stand up for myself and then I feel bad. And then I'll go back. Even though I was right, I feel bad about how I communicated it or how it was just like an outburst. You know what I'm saying? Like there was no lead up. I would feel bad if I'm like, oh, I caught that person off guard. That wasn't fair. I actually will have a conversation with you if I feel like I was wrong. I don't know why people can't believe that, but I believe in God. I believe in karma. And I believe that I would want somebody to do that to me. And people never do that to me. But that doesn't mean that because I don't receive that I can't stand on business and continue to give what I would want in return. Just because I don't receive it doesn't mean that I stop giving it. That would be weird of me. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, I started talking to this guy again and I just got the ick and I was like, bitch, you're better than this. You're better than this. So I stopped talking to him. But mind you, he was on like vacation or something. And I was fake. I was like, oh, enjoy your trip. Like, I'm not about to be like mean spirited. You get what I'm saying? I was like, oh, like, that's nice. You're taking a trip. Like, you deserve it. Because I already know I'm not going to fuck with this person. So why do I need to be mean? I don't, like, I already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, excuse me. Why did he text me yesterday? And he apologized to me for something that he did, which is why I stopped talking to him in the first place. And I was like, I came to the conclusion that, like, I don't fuck with apologies. Like, I don't like when people apologize to me because you know what the fuck you're doing. And I feel like, why did it take you months to apologize? Why did I have to reach out to you first and then ghost you and discard you and reject you for you to realize, well, maybe she's acting like that because in the past I did this. And when I did that, she didn't talk to me momentarily. Maybe she's not crazy. Maybe she started to notice a pattern of my behavior and she realized I didn't really fuck with her. Or she realized I'm trying to humble her. Or she realized I'm holding her back. Or she realized I'm giving her bad advice. Or she realized. Why would you apologize months later? When I do shit, like, let me tell you something. Anybody that I ever created a fake number and I started trolling them and harassing them off of a fake number, I've never apologized for that. I never will apologize for that. Because don't ever fucking talk about me, bitch. Don't run your mouth about me. You bumping your gums in secret, then I can make as many text now numbers as I want to make because I didn't get to defend myself. When I do fucked up shit, I don't feel bad for it. I never apologize, ever. So that's why I said I feel like I don't fuck with apologies. Especially if they're coming with a late fee, if they're coming with interest. What do you mean I'm getting a 3-month apology? You knew you was fucking wrong when we fell out. You knew what the fuck you did was wrong, but you needed to stand on business for whatever reason. You needed to prove a point for some reason, and you proved your point, and that's why I don't fuck with you. The fuck? I feel like that guy realized this is not the same Brianna. I'm not getting the same Brianna. Like, and he wasn't. He texted me today. I'm home. Yesterday he said, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry if I hurt you. And that's how I know that God is real. That's how I know God is real. Because that spirit of conviction, if you don't do what you know is right, that spirit of conviction will come up on your ass. And then you'll be apologizing to people and they'll be sitting on their live stream trying to figure out what the fuck you saying sorry for months later. You look even weirder because you took so long to do what God told you to do 2, 3, 4 months ago. Especially because this particular man sat in my face. He knew he did some fuck shit and he sat in my face. And they do be lying in my face, girl. They do. They do be lying. Okay, let me have some decorum. I need you guys to really listen to me. I'm not saying this from a place of distrust. I'm not saying this from a place of paranoia. A lot of people give you advice and they're coming from like a warped perception. I'm telling you on some real shit. When people fuck you over, they know what they're doing. So that's why I don't fuck with the apology. Because you made up in your mind that you were going to do some fucked up shit. And you were content with going through with doing that fucked up shit. And now you're trying to put it on me to validate you that you're not fucked up. You want validation that you're not fucked up. I cannot give that to you. I can't give that to you, G. I cannot help you sleep better at night. I can't. I can't. I don't think y'all understand how serious I am about this. And then going back to the other dude that wanted to take me on a date, he knew what the fuck he was doing too. My friend said if he knew he had to go to work, that's like I don't know. Like I said, why is going to the movies completely off the table? Now I just got to get smoked out like a hoe. My favorite song right now. You know what's crazy? I don't even really be listening to music like that. I'm like a YouTube podcast girly. That's so fucking weird too. Like I listen to like affirmations, motivational. I'm so serious. Like when on days when I listen to music, I feel weird because I'm like, look at you being normal. Look at you listening to music like a normal person. Normal people don't want to hear constant thoughts all day. If I'm not listening to the word, I'm listening to some mindset, perspective shit. If I'm not listening to that, I'm studying the moon and the stars. If I'm not studying the moon and the stars, then I'm studying energy and physics and science and religious and science and you guys, I'm holding on to this blunt for dear life because I don't want to leave the house. This is not the rest of my weed, but this is my last blunt. And I'm like, come on, I want to go outside. Kendrick dropped a new album. You like, what happened? So I texted him, and because my friend was like, well, text him and say that you'll see him when the new Gladiator comes out. Because she said that the Gladiator is gonna be like a good movie or something like that. So I did what she told me to do. Like I text verbatim, like, see you when Gladiator 2 comes out. Then I Googled it. Is today the 22nd? Because Gladiator came out today. You look so cool. I thought the movie wasn't going to come out till like a week, like Thanksgiving or something. It damn near is Thanksgiving, right? If it's the 22nd. I'm playing. I'll talk to him next. Yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys this because I did not want to talk about it in a vlog. So let's talk about the vlogs really quick. I did not know that you guys were liking the vlogs so much. So now I'm obsessed with doing vlogs. But the thing is, I want to do like themed vlogs right now. That's why I had to kind of like get this off my chest. So you know how like my last vlog was like attempting to get my life together, doing laundry. You don't know how bad I needed to see that bitch. For real. Because I'm such an overthinker. Girl, that was 6 years ago. You know what? I read the comment. I'm not going to address it because I feel like I'll look like the loser. And I refuse to look like a fucking loser. I'm not addressing that. So anyway, dude, I'm loving, okay. So this is what I mean when I said I decided to go live and tell you guys this instead of putting it in a vlog, because I kind of want to pick up where I left off. So I got all my laundry out the way. Now I feel like I need to start doing my maintenance. Like I need to go get my nails done. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to decide if I want to get my lace touched up or if I want to get braids. I really don't know. So I kind of want to do like a maintenance kind of vlog. I don't know what maintenance I want to knock out. You know what I'm saying? Because it's about to be the holidays and I got to start like hoarding money. But then at the same time, you know, I got a standard that I like to keep. You know what I'm saying? I carry myself at a certain standard that I would like to maintain. But I wanted to do like a shower routine or like cooking more. And I really was trying to do that in the last vlog. And I feel like that's why I kept continuing it, because it was just supposed to be a Sunday. I was supposed to do Sunday reset. But I woke up late and then I was doing laundry. Like I was in the laundry room till 7:50 and they closed it at 8. And I was like mad paranoid. I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna get locked in here. My clothes are gonna get locked in here. Like I was like, I gotta wrap this shit up. So then I was like, okay, Sunday reset, productive Monday vlog. Spent half the day doing laundry again. And oh yeah, because I ran out of shit, I had to go to the store. I went to the store twice actually because I had to buy Swiffer wipes. So I couldn't even finish cleaning my house because I ran out of Swiffer wipes. You get what I'm saying? So I just felt like I just feel like, okay, another video idea that I have is like, you guys know how I work graveyard. So my schedule is like reversed to everybody else. And so I kind of want to do a video about like how I unwind while everybody else is like going to school and going to work. I'm going to bed. You feel me? So I kind of want to do a video like that. My coworker gave me that idea. But I was like, girl, okay. You know what I'm saying? And then yeah, like I was talking to my homegirl about riding horses and like going to the smorgasbord, which is like I how do you explain it? It's like a food festival. It's like all these food trucks show up every Sunday and you could try like all these different food trucks. You can go wine tasting. I think it's every Sunday or every other Sunday. I was just talking to my bitch about doing more experiences and like incorporating more experiences because we started looking at the calendar like on some serious shit. She's like, okay, you want to take a trip, bitch? Let's look at the calendar. And we was in here, I'm looking at the calendar. I'm like, okay, well, rent is going to be due. Then it's going to be Christmas. Then it's going to be New Year's. Then it's going to be my birthday. So it really, like, the kind of trip that I'm trying to take, we need to plan that. We need to budget that. We're not on that level where it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my homegirl actually works 2 jobs. She works 2 jobs. So we can't just like ski. But it's good to be Delulu. It's good to be Delulu and know, you know, we're manifesting that. You know what I'm saying? I do think that I'm gonna take a solo trip though. It's just the kind of trip that I want to take with my friends. Yeah, we're gonna have to like really sit down, look at the calendar, budget. Is this gonna be a trip for your birthday? Is this gonna be a trip in general? She even asked me like, is this a Christmas trip? I was like, a Christmas trip? Well, if it's gonna be a Christmas trip, then it might as well be a birthday trip because my birthday is 12 days later. And she's like, exactly. And I was like, okay. Girl, and I need to go to Trader fucking Joe's, bitch. You know what's crazy? I really want all my friends to be content creators. I'm like, girl, everything is content. Everything is content. Everything is content. Even if you're not good at it, I feel like it's a good additional stream of income. Even if you're not like necessarily good at it. What y'all talking about? Y'all talking about TJ Maxx or TJ like as in Tijuana, Mexico? Trader Joe's. Oh yeah, my bad. I'm moving up. So I want to go to Trader Joe's because I haven't cooked in like 5 days. I've just been ordering food. And I feel like if I go to Trader Joe's, it's a lot of frozen, like pre-made food. And then it won't feel like cooking. It will feel like, oh, I'm just warming this up. Because sometimes I don't want to cook. Like, I just told you I haven't cooked in 5 days. I'm going to look at it. I stay getting the tea. I'm going to call my friend. Let me go with my friend right